The United States and Russia have used Olympic Games before to make political statements, and it appears Washington has decided to do it again. The White House says it will send an official delegation to the Sochi Games in February, but that it won't include the Obamas or the Bidens. That is significant. The first time since the 2000 Games that a U.S. president, first lady, or vice president won't go to the Olympics. Paul Hunter is in Washington tonight. Paul, people are calling this a snub. Is it?
Well, look at it this way, Peter. Not only is Obama not going to Sochi, but check who he's officially sending in his place. Billie Jean King, former tennis star / openly gay athlete. Talk about sending a signal. Barack Obama couldn't really avoid Vladimir Putin at Russia's G20 summit in September, so what followed was a faux-friendly grip and grin. Back then, the sore points were Russia's protection of secrets leaker Edward Snowden and Russia's unhelpful approach on Syria. Now, with the Sochi Olympics on the horizon, toss in Russia's recent anti-gay rights legislation, something Obama has said he has no patience for, and the question, what to do about Sochi. Obama, it turns out, will stay right here. Not going, no handshakes, no meet and greets, no nothing. In his place, two openly gay athletes, including same-sex rights advocate and former tennis star Billie Jean King. Among the rest of the delegation, an openly gay former U.S. women's hockey player, former figure skater Brian Boitano, and former Obama cabinet secretary Janet Napolitano.
It's certainly not as dramatic or an outright rupture in the way that a boycott would be, but I think it's meant to send a very clear-cut signal of U.S. disapproval.
This delegation represents the diversity that is the United States.
Pressed on whether this was in fact a slap at Putin for his stand on gay rights, the White House said Obama has a scheduling conflict in February, but it did add,
the president has been very clear that he finds it offensive. The anti-LGBT legislation in Russia, for example. And we take very clear and strong stands on that issue.
In other words, take that, Putin. The Olympics are still weeks away, Peter, but clearly the games have begun.
Paul, has Billie Jean King said anything about going?
Yeah, well, she says she's deeply honored to be going, Peter, and that she's proud to stand with gays and lesbians in support of all athletes at the Games, and that she hopes this will be a watershed moment for the acceptance of all people.
All right, Paul, thanks very much. Paul Hunter in Washington tonight.